これが俺の最高地点だ
My boys are here, but the car is full.
Wait before you guys start, by the way.
Oh, repairing.
And they're going to post up in a hotel or find a nightclub, something like that. I started.
Not that far from home. You can walk. You can walk. You'll get there sometime next week.
We'll take
Okay, guys. This is a competitive event. I'm sure most of you know. We have a judge on hand, Daniel. So feel free if there's a judge call, don't be shy. If you feel like your opponent's playing at a slow pace, don't be shy. Does anyone need that in French?
Same.
Thank God.
We told each other, don't be shy. We told each other.
There's going to be deck checks at the beginning of every round, just so you guys know. You're not surprised, or maybe you'll be surprised too. But, alright. You got 30 minutes, you can begin. The timer's going to be on the TV.
I roll with your dice. 17?
16. I'll go for it.
Sounds good.
I'll take it, bro. I'll be running against someone's goddamn.
Good luck. There's a lot of yellow listeners. So you're first.
Being a 17 is already good. What's your name?
Good luck.
Good start?
Yeah.
Search.
Yeah. You mind if I read them? Just to be sure. Just double check. Yeah.
That's not Skyway.
Sure.
And you draw a card when you right?
During my turn, if one of us takes life,
Then you draw.
I draw one. If I have 7 cards or less.
And the dawn is just so that you can gain 2,000
Yes.
if you catch a card.
Yes.
So we'll probably turn.
Yep. Your effect. Draw. Five units.
5 meters?
Yeah. Leader effect. I'll draw one. Pass.
Draw one.
Yep. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Just Nami. For this guy?
How's it? -2?
No effect.
Oh, no effect. Okay, cool.
But I'm gonna use his activate main.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good, you're good. No worries.
Six leader.
Yeah.
Playing this guy.
Okay.
So taking away. Right, for my leader effect.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm gonna search top 5 for an upper yard.
Yeah.
And then I can play it from my hand.
Yeah, sounds good.
I have one in my hand.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
I really don't like that.
Yeah.
So you have 6.
You have 7 cards in hand?
Yeah.
-3.
Block? Okay. Pardon? Nami? If you have 2 life or more, you take 1. I'll attach the rest down to my leader, and I'll crack my leader effect. Since I have 7 or less, I'll go 1. 7 lead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna have a real tournament then. So close, bro. Right there.
You're good, you're good. One tick. Yep.
Ability? Taking a life.
Yeah.
Flipping this one up. So -2.
Okay.
So 6 on 4.
Yeah. How many cards am I? 5 left. Okay. Draw 2.
Eight lead. Hey, your turn.
Can I read it?
This, yes. Plus 3.
Yeah. Charge spotlight from here. I'll heal 2. I'll pop my lunar effect. I'll draw 1. Good.
Five cards, right?
Yeah.
No, he said before the game started. If I lose 2, I go home.
But I'm gonna need like a minute.
You're good. C'est le Lightning Dragon. C'est qu'on a une grosse partie, c'était jamais comme Dragon World, fait que c'est swing tool. Je pense qu'il est en swing dans Mark Way de Pop. Ouais, parce que comme il a attaqué en plus, l'attaque, il a fait sa job de bloqueur. Fait que je pille. Je comprends la je suis un peu bancal, comme c'est le meilleur scénario pour moi. Je comprends que bien la graphique aussi. C'est vraiment pas comme c'est toujours compliqué.
Last time we went
Can't get easy.
That brings
Full cross or less?
from the trust.
Yeah, what triggers? No, sorry. Just a full cross or less. Trigger, no trigger. This one. C'est très important dans le match-up. J'avais quand même un mec un peu faible au début, que j'avais juste réussi. J'étais grand fan de Robin dans le match-up. J'ai vu Marie, c'est comme triple 7, il tombe à comme une vie de façon c'est rough. Puis j'avais tapé plus tôt, j'avais pas des Mamaragan pour comme j'avais pas de Mamaragan en plus, c'était extrêmement clair. Fait que ça fait comme un joueur d'équipe. Mais t'as Mulligan en plus. C'était vraiment.
Le premier search.
Poorly. I just made through working.
Yep.
Swinging with the blocker again.
Yep.
Oh, I left myself on 6 store.
Yep. Passer D, passer D. C'est quand je fais 2 jeunes, j'aime beaucoup. Les personnes qui jouent mais aussi quand tu as touché un 2K, c'est un pic où il y a le dans son loading.
J'essaie de conserver les
zones ability. C'est pas en carte, fait que comme d'avoir pitching out, ça met ta balle. J'ai comme 5 et 7, c'est pas bloqué, mais sinon si tu bloquais dans un autre set, tu devrais faire un ordre. Et vu que pas bloqué, j'ai pas juste chill, les morts. J'avais mes 2 bonhommes. Je pense que t'es Mamaragan, plus Lightning Dragon, tout ça, ça me pas vu depuis le début, je pense pas. Je peux avoir mon... Dans le j'avais un rush de plus en là. Ah, c'est toujours le cas. Full cross with that. Là, Black Hole, c'est un rush. J'étais prêt pour l'appui. Je vais quand même ça, sans pas le match.
Ouais, non, c'est ça. Il faut que j'apprenne c'est quoi le... À date, ce que je comprends, c'est que je peux les cartes.
Ils contrôlent le board en regardant la reste de l'espace. Puis des gros temps.
Au moins, toi, t'as la facilité à soi, genre, mes
On est content. Tu peux sauver assez facilement. Si tu n'as pas de pression sur ton attaque, tu es content. Tu défends ton board. Ce qui est intéressant, c'est que tu descends sur le MLP. Là, tu peux aller dans sa board parce que là, ils ont plus de cantos. Les radios sont plus.
Trigger effect, I'll go one. Good, man. Yeah. I was like, maybe you have an advantage.
Yeah.
But it's rough when I have all this. Yeah. You had to.
This is a really tough matchup. Because you go to 7K and it's like,
my leader being a 7K is annoying.
good game, bro.
Good game, man.
Alright, let's open some packs. I have a bunch of them accumulated, as you guys can see. I tend to hoard my packs, so I have a lot back. These are from a couple locals I've run to, I think 2 or 3, something like that. I went 4-0 in one of them, I went 5-0 in the other one. The deck list is always the same, it's posted right after the pack opening. I just plug it there, just so you guys see. Okay, I got a Dawn, cool. The list has been pretty good. There's a couple changes I might make. Depends on how I feel about the meta and what I'm scared of. I've been working on a guide, like I said in previous videos. It's not fully announced yet, but I am mentioning it here and there. But when I fully, when the guide's complete, I will post them more frequently and you guys will see it. But otherwise, if you guys want to look at it while it's a work in progress, it's on Metafy, so you guys can see it. But I won't announce, do a full announcement until I'm completely done with it, which should be by the end of the week-ish, I'm assuming. At least the first iteration. But as I progress, I'm probably gonna make it. I'm gonna keep updating it, obviously, because I think a guide is not static. Static is not the right word, but it should be constantly updated because the meta shifts. So as long as the meta shifts, you should update your guide. So that's basically what I'm saying. I'm hoping I get at least something out of my packs. So far we got pure nothing. Okay, we got a Jin. That's an SR, probably one of the worst ones. So if I can get at least a hit or even a decent SR, it would be not bad. Just a decent SR would be nice. Still on Nami. I'm probably gonna bring Nami to the regionals, just because I've been playing it so much. Me pivoting to Enel makes no sense because I lack the practice on that deck. Even though Enel is the best deck in the format, Nami counters it. So I might as well play the deck that I'm more comfortable on, that counters the meta. So I'm gonna stick to that. If you guys want to let me know what you guys are playing right now, would be not bad. I'm assuming most of you guys play Nami, because if you guys watch my videos, probably a bunch of Nami players, or just people that enjoys watching gameplays, which makes sense too. OP14. Oh, this is OP15 actually. I don't even know if I've gotten a lot of good hits in this set. Oh, I got a Nami so far. Okay, cool. I'll take the Nami. I also have some winter packs somewhere. I know I have a stack of them at this point. A couple of them stacked up that I haven't been opening. Probably should open them, but I'll keep it for later. Just because I'm not sure where they are. Probably somewhere in my room. Okay. I think there was 9 packs or something like that. Pure nothing. 2 SRs. A lot of nothing out of 9 packs. That was bad. Bonnie, Storm, Alvida, Almepo. Okay, pure nothing. We got pure nothing out of all those packs. Yeah, enjoy the deck list next. Peace. Okay, hello guys. I made a video of the deck list, but I played a local in between. So I just wanted to show you guys the other list that I played before you guys go I didn't run this, I didn't run that. I tweaked my list literally every locals because I want to try different things. I played this list. I actually won 5-0 with it. It was pretty good. One Luffy. The Luffy I'm still hesitant if I'm gonna run it. The 5-cost Rush Luffy. In previous video I was running 2. I was on 1 at this local. This card is 50-50. I'll talk about it some more in the future, but essentially, it's a really good card, but you cannot always drop it. There's always like better cards to drop, like Robin or Nami, Gecko, Newgate. So this is good situational, and also it helps you out in a lot of pinches. But left it at 1. The Zoro, because there's scenarios where they're pushing for game with Newgate. If you hit a Gecko Moria trigger, it's better to bring out a Zoro than a Marco, which is really nice. That's about it. The rest is pretty much what it is. Only 3 of each because I didn't have space, and I value Kikunojo more than them because Kikunojo is a 6k body. These guys are 5k bodies. But it does hurt you in certain matchups to not play as many triggers. So keep that aware. So if you guys want a full pack, like I would, 4-4 is not bad. So like just to let you guys know. But the list is tight, so I just had to pick and choose what I wanted. That was the list. You guys can watch the second part where I explain it again, but in more details. Peace. Hello guys, you guys wanted a deck list update of the blue yellow Nami, so I'm doing one. I still don't think this list is final. I will probably do some more changes as I go, but since you guys wanted an update, I will give you guys an update. And so yeah, so 3 girls, girl being girl. I don't run the searcher anymore, which I think was a mistake, question mark. The reason why I'm saying cutting this was bad is because missing Nami or like Robin on curve really hurts. Just being behind there just hurts a lot. So I don't know if I like not having this. So that's that. For the 4 costs, we have the 4 Kikunojos. Kikunojo could go to 3. I've done it before. It's not like a deal breaker. But it's a trigger body that comes out of your life. And also it's a 6k power base, which is really strong against a lot of matchup. Being 6k hurts a lot. 2 Marcos, because the draw is insane. It's a 6k body. Sometimes if I don't see Nami on curve, I will play I will play Marco for 4 Dawns, and then just like swing with it as a body. I won't be scared to swing with it because if he kills it, I draw 2. If he doesn't kill it, I keep ripping cards out of his hand by swinging 6. So that's that. 4 Namis, because this card is just busted. Being able to force your opponent to take a life, adding a rested onto your leader, and then proccing your leader effect to draw a card. Insane. That card cannot be changed. 4 Robins. Robins being a body that heals you 1 because you trash the top of your life, then you heal 2. Proccing your leader effect to draw 1, and then this character on board, if your opponent tries to kill it, on KO, your opponent takes a damage. So that hurts a lot. Thriller Bark Engine. 3 Perona, 3 Hogback, 4 Kumasi with 4 Gecko Moria. Let me tell you why I lowered it a little bit. It's because of the meta. I've noticed we already win against NL. It does make your deck weaker against NL though. Purple NL, not having as many triggers because your deck does rely on seeing triggers to, well, rely is the wrong word, but seeing the triggers against Purple NL helps you a lot to win the matchup. Mostly Perona because it freezes the 6 cost 10k body NL. And it also helps you against Lucci. Being able to have a wide board very fast by hitting triggers also helps you. So there's a drawback from doing this, but in the mirror match you don't want to play this because it's a 5k body against a 7k leader. And against Ace, the same concept can be applied, but not really because only 1 Dawn you can swing with it. Like attaching 1 Dawn, making the Perona sticks, and then swinging into Ace. It does hurt them if you go wide fast enough. And in the mirror match, if Nami's at 7k all the time, you'll have to attach 2 Dawns on Perona to swing at her. So it's not that great. So I made that decision to lower it. It's been okay so far. We'll see if I stick with it, like in the long run. 3 Newgates because Newgate has been insane at 10 Dawn. Being a 12k body, being able to draw 2, discard 1, and also attaching Dawns to your board. And your leader, really strong. 4 Borsas because Borsa's insane. This is the new tech that people has been like very questioning about why and how, blah blah blah, all that shenanigans. So Luffy being a rush character helps a lot because yellow doesn't have any rush. So now we have a rush that can close games when your opponent thinks they're safe. Like if they mapped out saying like, oh, I have a blocker and you only have Nami on board, you can't kill me unless I have unblockable. But like, yeah. Or if they have 1 life and they think they're safe, You just play a rush and then you have 2 swings. All of a sudden, the game becomes a lot closer. Also, the second effect. When your opponent activates an event or blocker, reveal the top of your life. This character gains 1,000 power for each cost that card costs. That's not once per turn. So if there's multiple event that activates or multiple blocker that gets activated, the effect triggers multiple times, pumping the Luffy higher up. You'll notice that a lot of matchup that we face against has blockers. Against Purple NL, there's a bunch of events. There's a bunch of blockers. Against UI Nami, there's a bunch of blockers like Newgate or whatever. Marco, and not every deck. Borsalino's another card. Against Ace, they have Newgates. Against Lucci, they have Sabos. So if you're able to play a Luffy and like scare them, in quote, from blocking, it's huge for you. You don't even have to turn the Luffy. You could just keep it standing, and if they decide to block, then this Luffy runs into their blockers. That's the main goal of this card, just to be able to kill the blockers. Because if you kill the Newgates in Ace, you're favored because they have less big body on board. If you kill the Sabos against Lucci, you're also favored because they have less 9k body on board. In the mirror match, if you kill the Newgates, it's huge because that's a huge tempo swing in the game. And yeah, that's basically it. So I chose to try this. It's been good, but it's also bad because you cannot drop it all the time. Usually there's a better play than this. For example, playing Robin on curve or like Gecko Moria, and also whatever. So this is a very situational card, but it does help you win the game. So I am still debating if I'm sticking with this. A card that pairs it very well with it is the Sanji. Once he's pumped up, they might still have blockers on board. For example, they have like a Borsalino, and they blocked with the Newgate, for example. So, and you're here facing this, and you want to kill the Newgate, but they already blocked with the Newgate, pumping your Luffy quite high. You can play your Sanji out, making your Luffy unblockable, turning your Luffy running into the Newgate. So suddenly you can kill the Newgate without having to deal with the other Borsalino. So that's the reason why the Sanji and the Luffy pairs it really well together. And also, once this is turned, you have a card that defends it. You have a blocker on board that protects it. The same logic can be applied with Newgate, by the way. If you have a Newgate on board and you want to swing into something, you can play Sanji, making the Newgate unblockable, and then swinging into something. I am planning on bumping the Sanji higher up, but basically it's a space issue right now. I don't have enough space in the deck. For the 2Ks, we have 2 Hioris, 2 Zeus. I like being able to stack Gecko with Hiyori. I find it quite broken. It's basically Quasar that I'm stacking on top of the deck, which is not as frequent, I guess. It's not as broken either, but being able to stack Gecko is really huge with Hiyori. Zeus is there to deal with bodies. I know that Zeus deals with Dog in the Purple NL matchup, but I've faced a lot of NL, and I usually just leave the Dog there. And I just play the game normally, and the game goes fine. It is a bit harder because the Dog being able to rip 2 life hurts a lot. But I haven't found this too bad. Like, if you guys really don't like Dog, just play for Zeus. Like, cut the Hiyori. The Hiyori is like iffy situational. You don't really have to play it. But I like it. I like 2-2 so far, but like, you can play for Zeus. Like, the Hiyori is not even that mandatory. For Leos, because of Lucci and Ace being our worst matchup, I want to be able to have a 2k body that's able to anti-removal. So against Lucci and Ace, I like to start the game with Leo and pass. Because once they start playing Atmos, Berry Pistol, or like Jozu to try to bounce my board, it defends it. And also, there's a game I posted recently where I had like Leo and Luffy on board, and he couldn't Jozu bounce my Luffy because Leo's there, so it defends it. And also, your early Nami, your early Marcos, they don't get removed. And Leo can just sit there the whole game. And at some point, when it's late enough in the game, you can play over it because you don't need it anymore. At that point, let's say after 10 dawns, they choose to like you choose to run play over your Leo, so you don't have the anti removal anymore. You played a Newgate over it, for example. During his turn, if he chooses to play Jozu, it's great for you because playing Jozu at 10 dawns is not as powerful of a play as playing a Newgate, for example. So it's still advantageous for you to be able to like have the early anti-removal, and then late game it's just as strong. One rifle, I've been testing it. It's been nice being able to heal at 0 life and also plus 4k. So yeah, the list is still a work in progress. There is a card that is not here that I plan on adding. It's the 4-cost red Zoro, the one that heals. So it's a trigger that you can play. It's a body that you can play off of Moria and heal you 1. There's like very niche scenarios where if you hit Gecko Moria on life and you heal, you win because of that. Like Marco is great, but like let's say they have Roger on board. Marco does not do anything against Roger because they have Roger is already established, and yeah. So Zoro. I also noticed a lot of people asking me to make guides or coaching. It was specifically coaching. I don't want to do coaching. I am not someone that has a lot of free time. I also don't think me sitting down with someone and charging them is worth it for both parties. Because me charging you for money and then you not getting the benefit out of it is not worth it for you. So I don't think it's worth. So the other option I prefer is making guides, which is I will write a guide online of Nami because I've played it quite extensively, and it's gonna be paid. So if you guys want to read about it, go for it. If not, it's basically all my gameplays that I usually play. I'm not like gatekeeping too much. It's just sometimes when I'm there trying to make a video, I don't know what to say, and like having a guide there, I can always update it. Like something comes up, I just go back, I write it up, and stuff like that. And it's also a lot easier for me to explain when I have visual like screenshots to like follow the thought process. I'm someone that like have like just like overstimulated, just talks too much, too fast. So yeah, that's the current update of the deck list. There's still more changes I'm planning on doing, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope you guys watch my other videos. Peace.